Birds of death. This way. Sidak called. Carlo and Cadio were running behind Sidak, and behind them were a few Malservius who were chasing the three. They were faster than the Malservius, but the Malservius were not giving up. They would not return empty-handed. Sidak, Carlo and Cadio were running at a steady pace, moving northwards. They know that the only safe place to go is by the river, but the river was still far from where they were. They no longer see Malservius from behind, but they were sure that they were just behind their tails as they stopped at the edge of the woods where an open space, a tundra, separated them from the rainforest from the other side. Everyone was gasping for breath, and Cadio broke their silence. Ha, 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 what do they want from us? I don't know, Cadio, but I can feel it is not good. We cannot let them catch us, Carlo replied while catching his breath too. What do? We cannot go back to Mathipus, Sidak followed. We can go to the Red Land and follow Leonardo. This is not the way then. We have to go to the west end, Sidak cut his words. And what? Cadio asked as he saw Sidak froze while staring at the sky above them. Blue birds were flying in circles above them. No, we should not go to the west, but we should continue moving north. The Malservius at the west fortress may have already been alerted about us. Those birds up there are serving the Malservius. I saw Miro and Ichab and other Malservius talking with them at times, in the night. How did you know? Each night, after we finish with the wine party, I help my father and uncles collect the barrels and throw it down at the pit till dawn. After that, I see my bird in the hills at the east to see what Montha and Leva have for me. Sometimes, I meet them there and, Sidak sheepishly told. No, we don't know. Cadio's voice changed. Cadio's sister, Paula, was being wanted by Sidak, and Paula was falling for him, and Cadio's expression was that of a protective brother. Sidak looked at him. What? We just play hide and seek. I hide and they seek for me, and when they find me, that's it. They leave. And you think you can fool me with that? What is wrong with you? Hey, cut that off. Tell us what you saw, Carlo interrupted as Sidak looked at Carlo and composed himself back. I saw those same colored birds as if they were speaking with the Malservius. After that they all fly away, and this they do in the night. Have you not noticed that the blue falcons were just there in the trees during the day, sleeping? In the night they are all gone. They are like bats, but they are not. How come they are now gone out in the day if they only go in the night? Cadio challenged Sidak. It's different now. You see, we are being chased. The Malservius have changed and they are using them to find us. You mean they were sent by the Malservius for us? Carlo asked. Yes, I believe so. Those birds in the sky were watching over us, for they report to the Malservius. We will never lose the Malservius behind our tails unless we lose the blue falcons first, so we must hide from them. We must reach the rainforest, for they cannot follow us there. Carlo and Cadio were unsure and puzzled. They do not want to go to the rainforest before them, as it was filled with unknown beasts. They wanted to head east where the river from the waterfalls from the high cliffs passed. They looked up at the blue falcons once more, then all of a sudden, a falcon dove towards them, and the afternoon sun reflected something on the falcon's claws. Daggers. The bird swooshed down fast at Carlo. As Carlo's eyes widened, he couldn't move. Just as the bird was about to cut Carlo, a forceful whipping sound echoed. The bird was hit and crashed onto a tree, dead. Carlo looked at Sidak, who whipped the bird with his tail. The three got ready and each held a branch of a tree as the other birds followed the attack of the first as they plunged towards the males. The friends punished their advance with what they had until the blue falcons retreated. A few lay dead on the ground and many with broken wings. Sidak got many of them. Are you both okay? Cadio asked. I got hit, Sidak remarked. He showed them his tail and there was a short dagger hanged loosely on it. It was just hanging there but not really stuck into his tail, and Cadio was irked. Sidak, next time, I will not ask you anymore. I was just trying to make you smile, big brother. How did you learn to fight? Carlo asked Sidak. I don't. It just came out. And you? I don't know. It also just came out. It is not fighting you two. It is just natural for anyone to react when threatened in order to survive. I don't like this feeling. It is against our fate to kill a life, Carlo said. But what do we do? Those birds will kill us if we don't do anything. The gods will forgive us, I am sure, Cadio replied. The three were still in disbelief at what had happened. They were looking at the fallen birds when an arrow hit a tree. It almost hit Cadio. When they looked back, the Malservius were behind them. They quickly ran, crossing the tundra towards the inside of the rainforest.